Hello, and welcome to episode 9 of the HamCorp Training Manual. In this episode, we spend a lot of time and effort exploring the tundras, deserts, jungles, and mountains to gather exotic ingredients with the ultimate goal of solving world hunger. One thing I forgot to do from the last episode is to actually put together the steam grinder. Actually, I said I was going to wait on putting it together until my steam production was stable, but I don't think that's really possible because I need to grind a lot of ores, and I don't want to wait hours and hours for that. So I need to put this together so I can get all these ores processed so I can make the bronze plates for pipes, and then I can set up the crop manager nearby. Originally, I wanted to put it at the farm because that makes sense, and I think I will do that long term at some point. But for now, I'm just going to set it up next to the base because it does need steam and water to run. So I don't really want to pipe this stuff all the way over there just yet. That's really expensive on pipes. So I'm just going to set it up probably on the other side of this wall on the ground level. And yeah, that's close to these polluting things, and that might be an issue. But I don't think they're so polluting that it matters that much, so I think it's fine. Now, I have no idea if this bronze fluid pipe is able to transport steam fast enough. But I hope it is. Okay, the steam hatch is now full, and I brought some chests over. Ooh, I want, okay. I don't know if this auto inputs. I don't think it does. I think it needs like a conveyor module on it to pull from the chest, but I'm pretty sure it does auto output. So I'm going to gather a bunch of pipes so I can pipe the steam and water over. And I'm also going to make a steam turbine, just a dedicated one for the crop manager. And I'm also going to get a bunch of crop sticks and a bunch of spruce saplings, probably? Well, I don't know. Whatever I have the most saplings of, it's probably oak. Yeah, it's definitely oak. So I'm just going to get a bunch of oak saplings and crop sticks and all the materials that we need to set up the crop manager. And I'll be back then. Hello, I am back before when I said I was going to be back, but I have an interesting update. So I didn't think this would work, but I tried it out and it actually does. So you can make these redstone clocks, and these basically just emit a redstone pulse once every second or something like that. And the seared faucets are activated by a redstone pulse. So what I did is I put a seared faucet onto each of these coke ovens and a redstone clock in between them to turn them all on. And it pours the creosote into the pipes. I don't know if this actually needs to be facing up like this, but whatever, doesn't matter. But this does work. So the creosote actually comes into the pipes using this method, and I have it piping back to the tank now. So now this is almost fully automated, and I don't need to make like 8 pumps because that's pretty expensive. But yeah, so now I just need to put together this bonsai farm and then have a way to transport the logs. I'm going to put it like here, and then have a way to transport the logs from the farm to the coke ovens. And I think one easy way to do that, which I originally wanted to avoid, is just to use tin item pipes. But I think I might do that. And then I'll switch to my minecart idea once I move the bonsai farm to the other side of the river. Because that's pretty far to use item pipes. But that's a lot of item pipes, and I don't want to spend that much tin on item pipes. I'd rather make a minecart. Plus, that's just cool, even though it's a little buggy. So while I was processing materials, I thought maybe I should just build out the farm area. So may as well do that and just set up the bonsai farm and have it processing. Even if it's not automated yet, all I have to do is replace the this dirt block under the water with a crop manager, and then it'll be fine. So yeah, so I'm just gonna make a manual bonsai farm for now. I know I just talked a lot of game about the manual farm, but I actually already have everything for the crop manager. I think that it needs to be protected from the rain, but I don't know if the water counts as protection. So I'm going to build like a mini roof above it, Just something like this. Like, it's a little shit. It's just a block, but eventually, I mean, this is temporary, right? So I'm gonna move this. Oops. I'm gonna move this whole bonsai farm across the river, and there I can make a nice greenhouse and make it look nice. But for now, I think this can just stay. And the crop manager goes here. Okay, this interface is a little confusing. I think the tooltip is click for that to happen. So I click to disable, or I click to enable. So now it's enabled, and I think this is also hydrating. I don't know, do I need to put saplings in here? Probably not, huh? Well, I don't know. Guess we'll see. So here's my crop manager, and here is my steam turbine. I have a couple pipes and some supplies for more. I'm gonna leave a little entrance here, actually. Just in case there's any troubleshooting I need to do, I can come down here. But yeah, so it's gonna take some time for the first crops to grow, but then this should start filling up with wood. And then probably we can do an item pipe from here to the coke ovens, which are just that way. There's a quest to make 624 coke oven bricks, which is, I think, 24 coke ovens. Yeah, it says in the quest. 24 coke ovens. And that makes enough charcoal and creosote for 2 max-sized low-pressure railcraft boilers. Oh, and actually the quest even says that this produces 2 amps of medium voltage, which is 8 amps of LV. So we could do 8 steam turbines with this setup, which is very nice. So all this farming has inspired me to do something. I want to start pushing towards the healing axe, so I don't need to keep eating. The beef Wellingtons are keeping me going pretty well, but it's just annoying to make. So I want to make the healing axe, but there's a lot of different foods I need to make. And also the tofu needs a lot of soy, and I don't think we have any soy at all, because those come from stock gardens. And I don't think I've seen one yet. So I need to do quite a bit of exploring. Also need some desert gardens. I don't think we've been to a desert. Nether gardens, I found 3. I have them planted at the farm. And actually it spread a little, so now we have 5, it looks like. So that's good. And to help with making all of these foods, I'm going to invest in the kitchen. There's a couple of different tools I can make. And then the cooking for blockheads mod can make an actual kitchen out of that little room I made. With a kitchen floor and everything. So the kitchen floor just turns anything that's connected to it into part of its multi-block. So this is very freeform. You can make a kitchen however you want, and everything interacts with each other. It's really cool. Plus, in the future, even once I have the healing axe, there is still a reason to have a kitchen, because to get a higher maximum health, I need to eat different foods. So having a kitchen will make it much easier to make these complex foods. So I think it's time to take a quick break from tech and start doing some farming. So I've been out exploring for many hours, but I wasn't able to find any desert gardens. It's crazy. The two that I have there are from this quest that gives me gardens for some coins. And I just randomly managed to get 2 gardens, and I'm hoping they spread, but so far no luck. I managed to get all the stock gardens, and I also planted some soy, if you saw in the little montage. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to micromanage this soy using bones and bone meal and try to get these tofu quests done. These submissions, the firm and silken tofu, they're consumed, so I need to give away 2 stacks of each. Pretty painful. Okay, I've used all my bone meal and I managed to get 2 stacks of soybean and a full patch. So the other 2 stacks will come with time. But let's see how to process this. Looks like it's a really slow mixer recipe, or I can do it manually, but that's very tedious. So I'm going to start investing in the kitchen, and hopefully that'll make it a little less annoying to make. I also need to put together the actual kitchen, and that includes a bunch of different types of blocks. Alright, I got all of the kitchen blocks, so let's put this kitchen together. Everything has been moved into the cabinets, and now we can craft a billion different things. For right now, the priority is firm and silken tofu. So I need 4 stacks of wet tofu. Oh, something I forgot. You actually do need to pipe water to the sink to get water for your recipes. And just like that, HamCorp has plumbing. And now let's make this wet tofu. Is that it? Oh, okay. I can make 16 at a time because it needs to refill the water. Oh, that sucks. Okay, I have been processing the soy into tofu, and I have 2 stacks of firm tofu. I also have some ingredients for the other foods we need to make for the rest of the quest, including the 11 beef Wellingtons, which are actually just done. So we can submit these. Beef Wellingtons are done. Firm tofu is done. Silken tofu, I'm waiting for the soy to grow. I'm out of bone meal, so yeah, I just have to wait. I've gone through the recipes of all of the different foods we need to make. I've broken it down into different steps. And I had some of the things that we need, but not nearly enough for everything. So actually the delighted meals are almost done. I just need some lettuce and tomatoes, and we don't have those planted. So this is kind of a list of things I need to plant. So there's lettuce, tomatoes, onions, rice, chili peppers, spice leaves, coconuts, which I don't have, and I don't know how to get. I think they grow on trees, but I haven't seen any, so I might have to go exploring again. And then this rainbow curry is also made with different plants, so I need to go gather like burning blossom, which is only in the nether, I believe, and then I don't think I've seen any lavender even. Poppies and dandelions are fine. Blue orchid, no clue. I also need to plant some bell pepper. I also need to figure out milk. I've been getting the milk from the cows that we have, but I think you can only milk them once, so I might just need to breed them and then kill the old ones or something for meat. But yeah, also spice leaf. I don't. Did I just say that? Oh, and maple wood. I need to find some maple trees, but I think there is a quest. Yeah, here. We can get a maple sapling from this quest. Actually, I'm gonna do that right now. Oh, I don't have these coins. I'm gonna do that right now. And I'm gonna plant this tree at the farm, and then come back to it later and get maple from it. Well, let me tell you, this kitchen setup makes crafting all of these different things so much easier. So much more chill. So here's the list of the different crops I need, and I think I have seeds for all of these. Okay, I've been through my chest of seeds, and I actually don't have any tomatoes or onions. So I need to go look for some more stock gardens and some more ground gardens. Which is fine, because I need to go exploring for the coconut anyway. As well as all of these flowers. Oh, the grass is fine. It's just shears on grass, I guess. But yeah, okay. I'm gonna go exploring. I'm gonna do that off camera because I think you've seen plenty of exploring for this episode. Okay, things have been planted. This area is indeed chunk loaded. And now I go exploring. See you later. So I went out exploring and I found a bunch of stuff, and now I just need to wait for the crops to grow. But I found a quest about making a watering can. So I did that, and actually this thing is pretty insane. Like, just look at how fast it's growing these soybeans. Like, it's kind of busted. This is way better than using bone meal. So I finally got the coconut milk, and let me tell you, this was very annoying to find. I've explored so much of the map now, and I finally found one coconut tree. Right here. And this, I haven't seen a single, well, maybe I missed some, but I haven't seen a single other coconut tree anywhere else on the map. But now, I can finally make the rainbow curry. Amazing. And now, the last, final thing to make for the healing axe. Oh, also I got this silken tofu. Let me just submit that really quick. Cool. So I'm still missing some desert gardens and some nether gardens, but that will just come with time. And as for all of these foods, I have them all except for the sausage and bread because I'm waiting on maple syrup. I have 12 maple logs and I have a maple tree planted right there. I don't think that's going to be enough to give me the remaining 7 logs, so I'm going to have to wait another hour so I can get the maple syrup. I haven't found any maple saplings, and also the leaves of this tree don't give you maple saplings, so I've just been claiming this quest over and over to get the maple. And I also have been submitting this quest for gardens in the hopes of, nether garden, of getting nether or, not tropical, desert gardens. So now actually with this nether garden, I think I have, yeah, okay, I need 3 more nether gardens, and I have 4 planted, so I'm just gonna submit 3 of them, and then leave the 4th one to spread. Cool, the nether gardens are done. Oh, hello. Okay, I just went out exploring, because I was impatient, and I found my first desert garden. Oh my god, it feels so good. The first real one. It's also a crimson cult over there. I'm gonna avoid that. Oh my god, 2 more. Yes. Yes, 2 more, 3 more. Yes, it's done. We're good. Here are all the foods. It's finally time to submit these and claim the healing axe. Oh, just in time. Just when I was about to start starving. And just like that, my hunger goes up. Never gonna be hungry again. Big day. Big day for HamCorp. Thank you for watching this episode of the HamCorp Training Manual. In the next episode, now unburdened by the needs of the body, we can dedicate ourselves completely to our jobs and continue our progression into tech with the ultimate goal of building an electric blast furnace, a significant upgrade to our existing brick blast furnaces. See you next time.